Alright students, so in this chapter, the light, shadows and reflection, we have completed the light section, the shadow section, the reflection of light section also has been completed. So we have learnt about the three materials that show some result or show some effects when the light is transmitted through it. Those three elements or those three materials which we have learnt are the transparent materials, the translucent materials, the opaque materials. So now almost the chapter has been completed. Certain short topics which are included in your NCERT, today I am going to discuss about them, and that is followed by the NCERT exercise or solutions. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so before proceeding with this part, the new topic, the small part of the NCERT book, I'm going to ask you all the questions. Okay, so if you see any object and you think that object is very fascinating to you and you want to spread that object all around the world or want to show that object to the family, what you guys do? Yes, you took a picture, you click a picture, right? And then it gets recorded to your application, to your software or any device which you're holding, right? And then share it or show it to the people you want to show. Okay, so the camera, right? The camera is an object which you are going to use to click the picture and record the image in your camera. All right. Have you ever imagined or have you ever give a thought how people in the past took a picture, or how this camera is got into so limelight, right? So before the establishment or before the camera came into picture, there was certain structures which help in the formation of the camera. Okay, so let me tell you what were those structures, right? You all are aware about these kind of cameras, right? Digital cameras. Okay. We all know that these kind of cameras have the flashlight, have the flash in them, have the lens which helps in taking the pictures. Okay, now imagine if you cover these lens with the aluminium foil and make a hole, tiny little hole in the middle of this aluminium foil, and then paste it on the lens of the camera like this. All the lens is being covered with the sellotape, with the black sellotape, and this aluminium foil is pasted or stick to the lens, okay, with that one hole in the center. Okay, this type of camera which doesn't have any lens is known as a pinhole camera. Okay, the construction of which is in your NCERT. Okay, so it is a pinhole camera which differs in the camera in a form that it does not have any kind of lens in it. You know, the usual cameras have the lens, but a pinhole camera does not have the lens in it. Okay, that what makes it a pinhole camera. Okay, now the question arises, what is a pinhole camera? Let us see. The pinhole camera is the simplest form of camera without lens. It has a tiny opening to focus all light rays within the possible area. Okay, that tiny hole is going to focus all the light rays which are coming from the source of light within that possible area. Okay, now have you seen all these kind of shadows of leaves somewhat in the daytime or afternoon time? What are these shadows and how these tiny little leaves are making shadow or casting the shadows on the floor? So my students, these are small pinhole cameras which are naturally developed by the source of light, ultimate source of light, that is sun. All these little holes which you can see are acting like a canopies, right? You know canopies, where there are huge collection of leaves and some source of light is just penetrating in between the spaces so that they can so that the light can reach to the floor. All these structures are known as canopies, okay, made by the trees, collection of trees or collection of leaves. Okay, you can see the shadow of leaves here, right? This, all these from these holes, this source of the light is penetrating from these tiny little holes and casting a shadow on the floor. Okay, this is the result, or this is the result of the natural pinhole camera. Okay, what is the use of pinhole camera? Pinhole photography is used to capture the movement of sun for long duration. It's a study where the movement of sun is studied, which is known as solargraphy. Okay, so in such certain kind of study where the movement of sun is measured, here the pinhole camera is usually used. Okay, pinhole camera can be used as surveillance camera as they are difficult to detect. For example, pen camera. Okay, you have seen certain kind of investigation or crime scenes, small pen cameras are being used. Okay, why they are used? Because they are not easy to detect. In certain kind of cameras, the pinhole cameras is being attached. Okay, so do you think the images which are captured by the pinhole camera or being recorded by the pinhole camera are same as that of the normal camera, digital cameras? Let us see. First, we will see how this pinhole camera you can make at home very easily. You can take a box, okay, one shoe. You can take a shoe box from where the new shoes you buy. That box can be used, and one shoe, and that shoe box you can make a small hole. Okay. Then you take the second shoe box, make a square type of structure like this. You can see here. Make it, and now you have to put that this box into first box. Okay, insert it. Okay, in a way that the square which you have made should come in front, adjacent to that hole you have made in the first box. Okay, now when you place the camera like this, see this boy is holding this box like this, you can see the small light is coming from that hole and the image is being formed. So now we will see what kind of images are formed by the pinhole camera. So these images are real. Okay, real are the images which are formed on the wall. Okay, in front the wall means the surface, right? In front of the surface are the real images. Okay, and image formed is inverted. Inverted means, see, image are certain erect, which is straight image, and somewhat inverted. Inverted means upside down. Okay, so if you can see, if you are going to see this tree with the pinhole camera, the sun is coming, the sun rays are coming to this hole. So in the inner box where you have formed this square type structure is the frame or the wall from where you can record the images. It will form the image which is, yes, inverted. Okay, so see again, I'm making a picture here. You can see this is the source of light, which is sun, right? And this is the tree, this is the object, and this is the pinhole camera that you are holding. Okay, the outer box has the hole and there is the screen. Okay, these are your eyes. So what happened? The source is giving the light rays on the object. Okay, now you can see the image here on the screen, and this image of a tree is inverted, means upside down. It is real, but it is inverted and small. Okay, these are the features of image which are formed by the pinhole camera when the source of light is emitting the light rays on an object. Okay, which you are going to see with the pinhole camera. The features of the pinhole camera is going to be real, small, and inverted. Okay, in this way the chapter is completed. All the important and all the basic concept of NCERT in your syllabus is being completed in this chapter. Okay, now we are going to proceed with the NCERT exercise. So in NCERT exercise there are very small questions. Okay, very little questions has been asked, and very simple and very easy questions has been asked. You can do it on my own, but I am going to tell you some answers. Okay, rearrange the boxes given below to make a sentence that help us understand opaque objects. Okay, So there is nothing, you can see this is the opaque object makes shadows. This is the whole sentence. Okay, opaque objects make the shadows. Okay, classify the objects or materials given below as opaque, transparent or translucent, and luminous or non-luminous. You can do it by on your own. This is very easy. Can you think of creating a shape that would give a circular shadow if held in a way and a rectangular shadow if held in another way? You have to guess it. These are not coming in your exams. These are just practical experiment type questions. Okay. In a completely dark room, if you hold up a mirror in front of you, will you see a reflection of yourself in the mirror? No, because the source of light is absent. Okay. So the answer is no, because if there is no source of light, how come you are going to see the object, right? Okay. We have completed the chapter. So for till then, you just keep revise the important terms, the important context of this chapter, which I have made you understand through this video, and we will meet in the next chapter. Thank you. Bye.